Birdman tells people to stop playing with Drake and says if Joe Budden wants a problem, then we'll give you a problem. Drake dropped off his new album For All the Dogs recently after months of teasing. Fans were looking forward to hearing the Canadian hitmaker lay out some beef on the LP, and they don't appear to be disappointed. He's even got some drama brewing online lately with none other than Joe Budden. Budden was quick to share his thoughts on the album on his podcast, and he didn't seem to be a big fan. He didn't go too hard on him, but nonetheless, Drake fired back. The first-person shooter performer had a lot to say about Budden's less than satisfied review, and things got pretty personal. Drake told Budden he's failed at music, claiming that he now has to comment on other people's successes to make a living.
Projecting his own self-hate onto Drake and was jealous of him.
And projecting his own self-hate onto Drake. Birdman tells Joe Budden he's not built for real gangstash **. Joe Budden kept it simple with his response, telling Drake, "You'll grow up sooner or later." Father Time is undefeated. He's since replied to some tweets, claiming that his comments were said with love. Drake, on the other hand, has continued to throw shade on his Instagram story. "Sorry, one more thing," he captioned a screenshot of Budden's podcast. Imagine listening to Mark Zuckerberg tell the next generation about good verses and turnt beats. Amid the drama, Birdman took to his own IG story to chime in, warning Budden to stop messing with Drake. At Joe Budden Calm Down Brother, he captioned a photo of the personality. "You not built for this real gangstash * te at champagne de papi at Cash Money Official." It's no secret that Birdman and Drake have a close bond. However, it's unclear what he meant by his message to Budden. What do you think of Drake and Joe Budden going back and forth on social media? How do you feel about Birdman's warning? Share your thoughts in the comments section down below, and keep an eye on NHH for more updates on Drake, Birdman, and Joe Budden. Birdman continues to weigh in on the recent feud between Drake and Joe Budden. In some new audio clips that are currently surfacing on the internet, the Cash Money Records CEO can be heard telling people to stop playing around with Drake.
"Man, Champagne Poppy, the real deal. Any nigga playing with Champagne Poppy could suck my dick. Y'all some pussy-ass niggas. Stop playing with Champagne Poppy." I don't have no ill feelings with Joe Budden. I personally always respected Joe Budden. I don't have nothing ill about Joe Budden. But he can't play with the GOAT. You can't play with the GOAT. No. I have nothing but respect for Joe. But he can't play with the GOAT. And if you playing with the GOAT, then you want a problem. If you want a problem, we'll give you a problem. Oh God, we'll give you one. But if you want one, we'll give you one. But besides that, we don't want to give you a problem. But if you want a problem, we'll give you a problem with the GOAT. Because we're respectable men.
As we previously reported, Joe Budden spoke out saying how disappointed he was for Drake's newest album, and said that he misses the times Drake would rap for the rappers, and slammed him for hanging out with people who are not his age, like streamer Kai Cenat. Drake responded to Joe Budden and said, "You have failed at music. You left it behind to do what you are doing in this clip, cause this is what actually pays your bills." For any artist watching this, just remember you are watching a failure give their opinion on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter give their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switched careers caused the things that pop into your brain had you broke living check to check, and the raps you write had 450 men showing up to your shows in dusty NS jeans to screw up their face to Mood Music 29 and pretend you were the GOAT. Plus, to any artist that's doing what they feel is right, don't let these opinions affect your mindset after the fact. Drizzy continued, "This guy is the poster child of frustration and surrendering. You were tired and we never hung up your jersey. We don't even remember your number. We know you for doing this. You withdrew from rap, not cause you accomplished all you need to because it wasn't working for you. I never want anybody in the generations to think that the whole everybody's entitled to their opinion is a real thing. This is a man projecting his own self-hate and the fact I did and continue to do everything he wanted to do for himself. If you need it put in simpler terms, I own a 767. He owns a modest house in the 973 and flies first class on special occasions." Drake also leaves fans wondering if he was joking, as he and Birdman play tough with comedian Druski for joking about allegedly uncleared samples. Fans were left confused when Drake joked that the comedian Druski is about to go missing after making fun of him. Drake has recently been accused of sampling songs from both the Pet Shop Boys and Ray Ray on his new album without asking their permission. and Druski capitalized on the stolen sample allegation by putting out a sketch making light of the situation. In it, he played a musician who flies into a rage when he hears a Drake song strikingly similar to one of his own. When Druski posted the skit to Instagram, the rapper Birdman leaped into his comments to warn him. "Bro, you still playing with a real gangsta, SMF. Stun about to have you come up missing on Gladies," Drake then wrote, leaving fans scratching their heads about whether he and Birdman were kidding. The Pet Shop Boys took to Twitter after the album's release and said Drake had used the chorus of their 1984 song West End Girls. They wrote, "Surprising to hear a Drake singing the chorus of West End Girls in the track All the Parties on his new album. No credit given or permission requested." Rapper Rai also took to social media to vent her frustration over Drake allegedly sampling her song Shake It to the Ground, which she did with rapper Blackstar. This wasn't the first time Drake sampled Shake It to the Ground, as the track is also sampled on his 2022 song Currents. Rai wrote, "Really at Drake my vocals again, and no sorry det? I really want to be flattered, but I feel like it's trolling ATP OMG. One of my fave artists doing this, I don't know how to feel anymore, but thank you for reminding me that my 15-year-old vocals are still legendary." In response to the new album, Drake's fans were quick to note Nicki Minaj's absence from any of the tracks, despite widespread claims she would be making an appearance with her frequent collaborator. In July, Drake told fans at a Detroit concert, "I'm gonna give away one thing for you tonight because I got a lot of love for Detroit. I'm gonna have to tell you that me and Nicki Minaj did our first song together in a really long time. I got a lot of love for her." While Nicki is nowhere to be seen, the 23-track record features appearances from Bad Bunny, 21 Savage, Tizo Touchdown, J. Cole, Yeet, SCA, Power TYNEXTDOR, Chief Keef, Sexy Red, Lil Yachty, and a special contribution from Drake's son, Adonis. His confirmation and her subsequent absence led fans to pen, "Drake and Nicki Minaj's previously announced collaboration is not on his new album, For All the Dogs." While some claimed he was lying, others predicted the collaboration would in fact feature on Nicki's next album. Aside from the woes of Nicki's fans and critics flooded social media to offer early reviews on the album and tracks. Some fans lauded the record, with delighted users penning, "For All the Dogs is Drake's best album this decade. Drake got way too many grown ***s men looking like this when he dropping For All the Dogs. Bro, it was worth staying up for. For All the Dogs is fire. I almost crashed though." Critics, however, were not convinced about the tracks, with social media users writing, "For All the Dogs is trash. How did the GOAT Drake make 23 bad songs? This is *** worse than CLB. Maybe I'm too sleepy 'cause it's late, and I gotta give it another chance, but that new Drake album, For All the Dogs, was disappointing to me so far." So what are your thoughts on Drake's new album? Let us know in the comment section down below. That's all for this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification for more amazing content. Thanks for watching.